Good evening. Although some managed a little warmth in the sunshine during the day, it was still windy, and for many it was windy, cloudy and wet, and we've got plenty more of that rain to come. You can see this trailing band of cloud that's going to continue to push rain into similar areas where we've seen it today. The Met Office amber warning in force for the southern uplands, the southern highlands. About 120 millimetres of rain expected here, but for many other areas under that zone of cloud there'll be a good 60 to 80 millimetres falling as well. So certainly a risk of flash flooding and disruption. And it's very windy too, with gale force winds up through the Irish Sea and into western parts of Scotland, just pushing that rain in through the evening, night and into tomorrow as well. Perhaps easing a little for Northern Ireland later, and to the south and east mostly dry, but with all the cloud and the wind and the rain it will be a mild night, temperatures higher than they would be during the day in late February. So that mild air will continue to play a part actually in the amount of rainfall that we get. It's just pumping that moisture in. The flood warnings have been rising through the day. You can find out more information on the website because that weather front remains slow moving through Wednesday. Here it is. Again, tightly packed isobars, perhaps less so across the north, but we've got slightly fresh air waiting in the wings here, but still very warm areas being pushed up to the south of that weather front. So if the sun does come out during the day on Wednesday, we could be seeing 16s or 17s in southern and eastern areas. But again, the story is the strength of the wind, a blustery day, more wet weather to come again, perhaps not as much, perhaps across Northern Ireland, but close by, isn't it? And again, southern central Scotland, northern England, much of Wales, seeing that rain continuing to fall. Now, it should eventually move out of the way by the time we get to Thursday. And then there's some good news. Some drier weather is on the way. The cloud does drag its heels across southern and eastern areas, which means it could well be a greyer day here with some damp and drizzly weather, but then brighter skies further north. Although it'll feel fresher, we've got that westerly wind instead of a southwesterly, but still just one or two showers and a lot drier. And that's because we're starting to see the influence of high pressure building northwards, not just for the end of the week, but potentially into the weekend as well, keeping those weather fronts at bay, giving us more sunshine, some chilly nights and some morning fog to watch out for. The warnings, as ever, are online.